Welcome to Community Connections, a program brought to you from Muskegon Rescue Mission. I'm Carla Skoglund, and joining me today are two ladies that many of you have seen before. Many of you know them because they've been on the program. But in case you don't, we've got Phyllis to my left and Jen to my right. We have a great program for you today. We're going to talk about children and all the different things that we do with kids when they come to the rescue mission. And I'm so excited for you to know some of the things that we do. And then, of course, if you're a volunteer here or if you want to volunteer, we love volunteers because we use them all the time in children's ministries as well as in many other things. So welcome to Community Connections. We're so glad you joined us. You know, when we talked about this program and we were trying to decide, you know, what we wanted to talk about, we have so many things, and it's kind of hard to decide exactly what it is, because we think if we connect with you in specific ways, what we do, you can do some of these same things in your home. I just want to start with a scripture that's found in Psalms, in the book of Psalms, chapter 127. In that chapter, it talks about the fact that children are a gift from God. And we absolutely believe that, and they're treasures, you know, and we are privileged to care for them. And it's a joy to have them with us, with their moms. We're sorry for the things that brought them here, but we're not sorry that they're here.
Right.
You know, we love that because they're sweet, precious things. And sometimes even if they're not sweet, it's okay. We like to deal with that too, and we do. You know, kids are kids, you know. So, but we want to talk to you especially about that. Now, Jen is our Children's Ministries coordinator. You know, and Phyllis is our Director of Women in Children's Ministries. So I've got two good resources sitting here today with me. And so I just want to ask the question, and both of you feel free to answer, but when a mom comes with you, say I'm coming, and I've got a preschooler, I've got a grade schooler, and I've got a high schooler. Oh, I've got children, all different ages, and I have nowhere to stay. We're just going to kind of create a scenario here. So I'm coming to you for help. So
it's not that far off in a scenario either. I mean, it's not really. No, it isn't.
That is a pretty truthful scenario, except that some moms have more than 3 and some have less, and we can accommodate. I do want to say one thing though. When moms come with children, they always have their own bedroom and they always stay together. We don't have big dorms. We have individual bedrooms with a half a bath, and then we have showers and tubs, and so they always stay with mom, and that's a big thing. You know, they're never separated. We expect mom to watch over her children, but we do a lot with them. So I came in the door. I'll let Phyllis answer that to me. I just came in the door, and I've got 3 wonderful children, and so I've got my high school girl and a middle school girl and a baby boy. So what would happen?
Well, first and foremost is to see to their comfort level, to see, depending on the time they came in, are they hungry, do they need something, how are the kids reacting? You know, there is paperwork we have to do.
Sure.
And that is kind of, you know, something that kids get distracted during. And maybe some of it,
they do.
And some of it maybe they shouldn't hear, you know, Mom, why are you here?
Yes.
We try to shelter them in that process. So it may be if we have someone available, they may take them down to the homework room, let them play, into our playroom on the shelter floor. Not this room where we're in right now.
This is homework room that we're in right now.
But to allow them, because they have an older sibling that can watch them while they're in there.
That's true. My teenager could help.
Then the paperwork's completed. They meet the case manager. They come down to the lighthouse room for childcare in the morning, so it segues over to Miss Jen for the next step.
So tell us about the lighthouse. What is the lighthouse room? Explain that for us.
The lighthouse room is our child care room, mainly for children under 5 years old.
Okay.
So we take the littler ones down there, and we'll take the older ones up here.
Okay, into the room we're in now, because you do think this is
Yes.
more than just an after-school room. You really do a
Yes.
lot of activities in this room. It's just geared for kids who are at least in school.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah.
we separate out the younger children have the preschool, anything from infant up through where they start school, and it's got all kinds of toys. We will show that to you someday, but probably not today because we're not going to have time. And we'll do something more with that again anyway. But we are in the school room right now, but I just want to say that's kind of a misnomer because it's much more than school.
Oh,
It's activities for any kids who are in schools. So okay, so now we bring the children to you, and so we have a baby down there, but now we've got school age kids too.
Yes, so Miss Latoya would be downstairs with the infant,
Okay.
and I would take the older kids up here, and we do a little more in-depth Bible study.
Okay.
We do a craft.
Okay.
We play a game.
Yes.
We have free time. They
That's
get on
good.
the computers, and we just laugh, and I make them feel comfortable, and I get to know the kids, find out their needs, and
Yes.
then we'll try to meet their needs.
Good. We've got this little fish right here in front of me, and I suppose you've named this fish.
Yes, this is Jonah,
Jonah?
and the kids
What
love
else,
Jonah.
right?
Right. we got him one of the days we did the Jonah and the whale story.
Yes.
I decided, well, we need a fish, so we brought him in,
Okay.
named him Jonah, and the kids love him. The kids love to feed him. The kids love to draw him. The
Oh, I
kids love
bet
to
they do.
tap on his glass.
Exactly, and see if he responds.
Yes.
He's kind of interesting looking though. It's a cool little fish. He's got lots of like little free fins and so on. So it's good. Okay, so you bring them in here then, or they're downstairs.
Yes.
I love the fact that they can do so many things in this room, and that there is free time. It's just not structured where they just have to sit
Right.
and do things all the time. Okay, so now let me ask a question again. But I've got a baby, and my baby doesn't. I ran out of diapers anyway. When I put the last one on when I came in here. So can you help me with that?
When Miss Jen or Miss Latoya makes contact with the mom, those needs are, asked about. Do you need any formula? Do you need any diapers? Do you need any clothes? Sometimes they come in
Okay.
the wintertime and maybe they don't, our weather is so unpredictable sometimes, and that, they need something a little heavier, something a little lighter. We're able, through gracious donations, to be able to give to them.